Evening everyone, should be live now, hopefully. Right. Oops, didn't want to do that. Just check if the lobby's up. There we go. Ooh, look at that connection. Hopefully everything's working. Just having some M&Ms. That's going to keep me going in the race today. Okay. Intact Grant. Greg. Hope you're both well. There's been murmurings that On the Podium might make it today. It's an F1 finale this weekend. Yeah, big weekend of motor racing. Whoop, drop something. Greg, main event. Yeah, forget about that FIA. Right, I think Corley's going to start at 8 o'clock sharp. I think is the idea. Let me know if you can hear me. Hopefully you can. Getting out? I haven't done any practice yet. So we're going to jump into a car now and do it. This one. You can see how many cars I've driven since I was last in the car meant to use it. And then, yeah, 10 minutes quali, 45 laps, and I've been really looking forward to this actually. This should be a lot of fun. That is right, Al. A lot of familiar names here. Let's do a few laps. In fact, let's look at the settings first. There's going to be strategy in this race. So, strategy. Six-time tyres, 3 times fuel. Okay, all on the medium tyre, so you can't. It's not like GT, not the Club 100 League. No tuning, BAP on. I wonder how much fuel saving is going to make. How much of a difference fuel saving is going to make then. Greg's going for FIA. Good luck, Greg. I haven't seen the quali leaderboards, so I don't know what it's looking like, but hopefully you're on the pace. I was doing some wheel practice. Dean's racing this one out, so this is like Bono racing. See if this all works. Hopefully it does. Yeah, On the Podium is out for dinner. And he may make it back in time for the start, we will see. Actually try and do this properly. We've got, how long have we got? We've got 20 minutes to get up to speed. Feels very understeery. Going out for dinner in Tier 2, yeah, how long On the Podium will be in Tier 2 we don't know. Good to make the most of it. I'm really struggling at the moment, it's only been a few corners. This doesn't bode well. Al says London heading for Tier 3. Possibly. Why am I understeering so much? Because we did a little bit of this. There's two reasons. One, we're on the medium tyre, and two, there's tyre air on, so I think there's slightly different physics. Maybe we need to get them up to speed first. We will see. Yeah, I think this is going to be the kind of race hub for the race tonight, so we'll be keeping an eye on the leaderboards, seeing who's where. People may be running different strategies. I'm very excited for this. Just picking up rubber. Can you get on the marbles, please? Pick up some rubber. No problem. So 1 lap, and that was 10% of fuel, basically. So we're going to be in the pits every 10 laps, I think. Struggling to control this M3 at the moment. Here it is, on the podium. The superb job with the livery again. Ooh. 45 laps. Now there's a couple of stipulations. You need to make a minimum of 4 stops for fuel and tyres. Surely we're going to be making more than that. And 2 of those stops, you need to wait 5 minutes before you change the fuel and the tyres. So there's 2 enforced 5-minute stops. That makes sense? So 45 laps. I guess ideally we would do 11 lap stints. Yeah, I don't think I really drive the BMW at all now. I need to get used to it. Hang on, we need to make 4 pit stops, so that doesn't work. We may as well go hell for leather, burn the fuel, because we've got to make 4 stops. Yeah, practice until 8 o'clock UK time. Frigate Beans Hatch. The late 48, I mean that's not bad I think. I think a 46 is a very, very good time, so it sounds like you're going to nudge into the 47s, which would be very good. Yeah, so strategy. I don't want to have made a mess of the strategy then have to come in at the end and just make a pit stop for the sake of hitting my target. Oh Greg, you know everything about BMW. Let me know your secrets. How should I be driving this M3? To Eater now, what do we think about the strategy then? We've got to make 4 pit stops. It's a 45 lap race. Done it again. We've got to make 4 pit stops. And 2 of them we have to sit in the pits for 5 minutes. So what about if we stopped on lap 8, for example, stopped on 16, 8, 16, 32, we're still gonna... That's still gonna work out with a short stint at the end. Okay, I don't drive the Lexus much either, to be honest. Is there 5 gears here? Let's see. Okay. I think I could get used to it. It actually feels quite stable. Quality in 5 minutes? What? Okay. It just got real. I mean, everyone else is much more prepared and has been doing practice runs, which is fantastic. So we're going to be at a bit of a disadvantage. Hopefully the stream quality is okay today, do let me know. I imagine people are doing race simulation runs right now and no one's smashing out quali laps. Let's have a look at the fuel. I don't want to get disqualified by making a mistake on the strategy. Got to brake a lot earlier there than I am. Get one more lap in. Tyre weight looks pretty even, I'm pretty happy with that. Right, let's try and do a good lap here. One had other ideas. Okay, hang on. We can drive the track. We'll work it out as well over the course of the evening. So strategy. 45 settings. 45 laps. And I've got to make 4 pit stops. And change the tyres and take on fuel in all of them. Leaving Ian's racing. Ian's got his strategy on lock. Wow, all the chat at once there. It's medium tyres. Yeah, to be a second or so off that, Greg, would be very, very good, I think. Al's going Ian for the win. Well, I think Ian's been practicing this week. Thanks, Issa, for that tip. Yeah. We're going to go full Mercedes on strategy. Okay, I need to think about this. So let's pit on lap 8. That'll be pit stop number 1. We'll change the tyres. We'll put on some fuel. Then we'll pit on lap 16. Same thing. Then we'll pit on lap 32. And then we'll just do a splash and dash. Literally splash and dash. Before the end. And 2 of those I'll do the 5 minutes. I think I'll try and get the 5 minutes one done early. So I can look forward at the race, look at people ahead of me and try and get close to them. Okay, that's the strategy. Looks like I'm taking pills, I'm just having M&Ms. Not smashing the paracetamol. Okay, that's going to be our strat. I think strategy is quite important here though. So I don't think it matters about saving fuel because we have to do 4 pit stops and you have to change tyres and take fuel on all of them. I don't think so. Right. Let's look at some of the liveries while we wait for quali. 1 minute. Here's McFlurry. Brian Reed. Netrokin. Davide. ASM's in the pits. Ian's in the pits. Golfnut or Golfnut's wife. Maybe doing a tag team tonight. Here's Sai. Jody Jonah. And that's me. This is what I do in Club 100. The majority of my time in Club 100 has been endurance racing, so I really enjoy the slow burning consistency, trying to bridge gaps. It'd be interesting to watch as you guys try and work out who's kind of winning the race and who's ahead of who. Yeah, I'm not going to try and save fuel. I'm just going to go hell for leather. I'm going to go to Jeremy Clarkson route. Here we go, quali now. Greg on a Fittipaldi livery, nice. Do you post that in the Discord, Greg, so we can have a look? Sounds very cool. "10 minutes quali. I'm not going to change tyres. I'm just going to go around and around. Thanks, Andy. I feel like Andy would be very good at this race. Something's happened at turn 1 already, I think. I think this race has got your name all over it, Andy. Basically, we haven't worked out a strategy. I think fuel is on for quali, so the cars will be getting lighter. Flori's got a pen. Yeah, ever since the season was announced, I've been looking forward to this race. Andy's here tomorrow. Yeah, you've been practicing here, Andy. What's a good lap time in a Group 3? You can't hit those curves in iRacing in a Formula car. It will just destroy you. Now I'm going to have no slipstream here. McFlurry is. That's not good. I pull over? No. Carry on. Low 48s for Andy, okay. I'm going to be giving McFlurry a monster tow here. And there's no ghosting, he says. It's like the real thing. Might be a pen. Yeah, not ideal. Maybe that was strategic on my part, unintentionally. We'll see. So I would be giving McFlurry a tow around the lap. Now we're getting off Brian. Maybe not. Off, not soft. I think you got good pace, Andy. So 48 sounds like a good threshold. It's a bit like going to Ted Kravitz. We're going to go to Ted Andy. Ted Andy, what do you think is a good lap time around here? What do you think they're going to need to get on pole? Well, to be honest, I think they're going to need a low 48 to get anywhere near pole position to stay here. Trying to ease off. Right, what lap times am I setting? 151, 149. Okay, some way off Andy's predicted Q3 or Q1, whichever one it is, lap time. I'm coming in hot here. Okay. Death Raccoon! 49.4. I think a new driver in SSBB. Interesting. Purple sector 1. There's a lot of traffic ahead. It's gone wide there. It's going to compromise the sector 2. Decent exit onto the straight, but it's not going to be the best sector 2. It might not be purple by the time we go under the next split. Very slow. Not going to get a slip down here, so we'll see. There's a big queue of cars ahead. I'm going to keep going round because the car's going to get lighter. Hopefully that means quicker. Wait, quite early there. Let's see. Not the best lap, but in terms of time, E1. 4C89. Is it going to be good enough? You wouldn't know it's quali, would you? Yeah, I actually watched qualifying today, sir. What a lap from Verstappen. Actually, so what do I do here though? I'm going to abort this lap. I'm going to find some clean air. I'm going to fuel burn. There goes Jetty. We're going to go old school FIA and fuel burn. I think this is the way you fuel burn, is it? Actually, more importantly, you just need to get a gap to the cars ahead. Ian's pitted. Fresh tyres. Right, hopefully people don't come out of the pits ahead of us. Let's go for it now. Right in the 49s. Here we go then, lots of clear air. Quite slidey. Whoops, hit linter. The car will be lighter. I reckon it's still on. Maybe we should have got a tow instead. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe we should have stopped for tyres and not fueled. So what we're doing, it doesn't make any sense. Big mistake on the strategy, might cost us. Evening, Justin. Ben. Yeah, we'll see if anyone's done that, because I think that our lap time is now at risk. Okay, we're purple there somehow. That's too far away from Ian, I think, to get a ball down the straight, unfortunately. Yeah, first time ever being first. That was a bit smoother. I think that was a mistake on the strategy though. We've already made a mistake. We haven't started the race yet. Not the best. I think we're safe though. Okay. I think we could have done a lot better than that if we were on fresh tyres. I'm surprised we're first by so much. That does surprise me. We're going to go straight into the race now. I'm going to put the fan on. It's getting a little bit hot. Let me know if you can hear that. Yeah, you may be able to hear the fan, but it is what it is. First place. Right, here we go then for the race. I've forgotten the strategy already. All I've got to remember is I've got to make 4 pit stops for fuel and tyres, and 2 of them I have to wait 5 minutes. We might get punted at turn 1. It is Monza after all. Right, let me know in the chat where you think we're going to finish. It's quick. Not going to win it in the first corner. Somewhere outside. Good luck, McFlurry. Cars are heavy. Easter's going for Ian, it seems. I think Ian's worked out something special with the strategy. Very happy to sit here, follow JSM, save a bit of fuel. It's all kicked off behind. Save my tyres. And match JSM's pace. It's a 45-minute race. It's a long race. Good job, I like the track. 45 laps of Fuji, I'm not sure I'd be there. So yeah, we've got 45 laps just to chat as well. Moves that way. There we go. McFlurry is driving. Oh, is McFly not driving? Oops. Have to wait. Is McFlurry pitted already or something? Where is McFlurry? If you're not racing McFlurry, let us know what happens. My chat's frozen as well. Yeah, who knows how this race is going to develop, so we'll just chill out here. I'm gonna don't want to punt him off. I think a BMW is going to win. You're pretty safe with your money on that. But in the SlipStream you lose tyres because no downforce. You're probably right. But I'm interested to know, has there been some kind of issue with McFlurry? Almost choked on an M&M and I've run wide. The M&Ms have killed me. I didn't do that for entertainment purposes. That was a genuine choke, and then and then I ran wide. Whoops. Strategy's gone out the window now. Now we've got to overtake. Ah, load shedding. That just massively sucks. Sorry about that, McFly. At least we got the stream up so you can watch. If you want to be race engineer, be very grateful, but that really sucks. Sorry to hear that. I'm braking too late there. So JSM in the lead. We've got to catch up. We're 9 seconds behind now. And I'm just generally braking too late. Understeering already. I wonder if people here are fuel saving actually. Oops. I need to take a glove off. That's pretty early to pit McFlurry, isn't it? Because we need to make 4 stops. Right, let me do this. Oh no. Why would you pit so early, McFlurry? Because fuel's going to be good for that. Tyres are going to be good, I think. There we go. Got the chat working now. Kind of. Oops. Yeah, I was thinking 8 lap stints, but I don't know why the pit on lap 5. Oh, it's okay. I see what you're saying. 5 and then 8 laps. Here's Ian trying to go around the outside. Yeah, that doesn't happen in F1, where you choke on an M&M. But they'd say Max Verstappen did lose his hand in the cockpit, which is quite interesting. Ian's hit the wall, got the learner driver badge on. Ian's going back to the pits, I think. I could have waited there maybe, it's a 45 lap race. Maybe I should have waited. Honestly, you couldn't make that up, could you? We're not catching the leader. I don't have blistering pace, to be honest. I had quite good pace in quali, but it's just evaporated. Got loads of fuel. People may be fuel saving a lot more than I am. We were in such a good position and we bottled it. Eighth go long. Do you mean 8th gear? Yeah, I should be setting 49s consistently. Hopefully this is purple, let's see. Nope. Not too far away. Too deep. I am short shifting a little bit. Right, a GSM is being reeled in now. That was very poor through there. Oops. Ben, we could do Lewis Hamilton and gun at every lap and pit more. Possibly. I'm interested to see when other drivers pit. Right, there's Jeddy. Jeddy looks like he's diving into the pits, yes. And so is Golfnut, so they are going for that pit 5. So McFlurry, do I need to put in fuel every pit stop? Because I thought I did, maybe I don't. Right. There's the lead of the race. Eighth position, yeah. Starting to work our way up now, getting to a groove. They're fighting ahead, which is good news for us. This is where Ian hit the wall, famously. T by T, Noah's Ark. I think they may pit now, McFlurry, right? If they pit, I'm going to pit with them. See you, Ben. Thanks for joining. Right, do we think they're going to pit? I'm going to do whatever they do. Except I won't know if they're doing 5 minutes or not. Looks like they're not pitting. Okay, sounds like we don't need to put fuel in for every pit stop. Maybe it's just tyres. Might go for a move here. No. One second penalty, wow. Let's catch up with Ryan again. Read that in a second, McFlurry. Brian's gone quite deep there. Only put the laps you're going to do on that stint. I don't understand that. So I know for sure that I've got to make 4 pit stops minimum. And I know for 2 of those I've got to sit there for 5 minutes before I do anything. But I thought they were mandatory tyre and fuel pit stops. Melty back in the house. Evening, Melty. But I don't want to waste time changing tyres if I don't need to. And if I don't need to put fuel in, maybe I should be fuel saving a bit more. Surely I've got to pit next lap, McFlurry. Because I've got to make 4 pit stops. Okay, well I think we'll put a bit of fuel in at every pit stop. Just so the FIA don't penalise us. Where is JSM? JSM is all at the back. Is JSM running a different strategy maybe? I thought JSM was second in quali. Well, I'm going to pit this lap. I'm not going to do the 5 minutes. I'm just going to change tyres and top up fuel. Doing a bit of lift and coast. Let's go for the race win. Yeah, JSM was, because JSM's in the yellow and orangey car. So maybe JSM has done his 5 minutes or something like that. First place. For the first time literally since the grid start. Right, stop number 1. Changing tyres, putting fuel in. We might make a big mistake on the strategy here. I'm going to fuel all the way up. Fill her up, please. Any Marcus, hope you're well. Let us know how FIA went, if you went for that today. There's Golf Nut. Ian behind. It's very difficult to understand who's actually in what position in this race. But I think JSM may have taken a 5-minute pit stop. It's the only way I can explain him being at the back. Might be a penalty. Which means I don't really know where I am relative to him. No penalty, interesting. Fresh tyres now. Yeah, it is a clean race, Marcus, apart from when I binned it after I choked on an M&M. Amateur mistake. Jody Jane a fast lap, wow, okay. That's quite poor through there. Two people are battling ahead. Let's try and catch up with Golf Nut. So 1 stop done. Guessing Jetty hasn't pitted maybe, he might be quite light on fuel. Let's try and do a good lap time here anyway, see what we can do with the tank basically full on new tyres. Brake a bit earlier here. Lighting it up. Honestly, I can't call this race. We're not driving that well, and we don't know what we're doing with the strategy. And we've actually never won a championship in SSBB. So we're not the fastest driver here. But there are promising signs of our pace. I mean, quali was pretty good. I think I can probably overthink it. I mean, we're not catching up with Golf Nut. Okay, JSM didn't do 5 minutes because he's behind. I don't know why he's so far behind though. It's a very slow lap. People pitting. I'm going to try and go for a good lap here. Brian's in, we were racing Brian, Defrakeen's in. Where are they going to come out? There's Davide. Read that, McFlurry. Okay, got it. So do you mean three pit stops fill up, and the last pit stop just go for it? No fuel on the last pit stop. That makes sense if that's what it is. I've never done a race like this in Gran Turismo before. I think Golf Nut's looking pretty good. Good exit by Davide there. Pulling away from me. So I think next pit stop around lap 16 or so. Let's try and get past Davide now. Davide born in 1901. Actually the oldest registered driver on GT Sport. There's Golf Nut, we've got a lot closer. Evening GT Grandad, hope you're well. GT Grandad was looking very fast last night, I have to say. Some superb liveries. Davide's catching up. Okay, that was actually decent. Pretty slow through there. Jody Jonah now in the lead. Has Jody Jonah pitted yet? He's a long way ahead on the minimap. And if Jody Jonah hasn't pitted, the question is, why is he not pitted? because are his pit stops not going to end up being quite condensed? I think we'll do the 5-minute pit stop next time. Ian's probably listening to this thinking he's got the strategy on lock. Okay, that was a good lap, I think. Well, it was an okay lap. Catching up the golf nut. Here we go. Yeah, Jody Jane is way ahead, as it stands. Evening, Joao. Hope you're well. It's a tricky corner, Les Motu, with the tyre wear. We're trying to work out the strategy, Joao. We've got to make 3 more pit stops, and 2 of them we've got to take a 5-minute enforced break. I think that pit stop's going to be around lap 16, 17. Is that right? Yeah. Jody Jonah in. That might have been a very long stint from Jody Jonah. Surely he hasn't done 13 laps on that tyre. Golfnut's in as well. And they're both running the they're running the fuel to the end. Interesting. Thanks, Joao. Yeah, we're not too bad at Monza usually. We're not really hooking it up today, but it's probably the best track we could do with no practice. Yeah, if we pit lap 16, and then if we pit lap 24, that doesn't work, does it? If we go to lap 20, yeah, 45 laps. First time I've done one this long on GT Sport, but I'm enjoying it. Thanks, Greg. I'm sure people will really enjoy looking at that. Fittipaldi livery. I'll have a look in a bit. Probably not right now. Oops. Oh, they pitted on lap 5, okay. So I'm thinking, what if I pit now on lap 20? I'm not going to make it to lap 20. What if I pit on lap 16? I'm not very good with the strategy, I'll be honest. Okay. I forgot to turn the heating down, it's getting really hot. Okay, yeah, that's the one. But hang on a second. Isn't that one more pit stop than I need to do? Because that was what I was trying to work out in my head. Is that definitely faster than trying to do a full stop? I imagine it probably is because the tyres are going off now. Oh yeah, tyres are going off in a big way. I don't know how they went into the pits with so little fuel remaining. That's a bit of a mystery. Okay, five stop it is then. Yeah, this is going to be quite a slow lap. So 8 laps looks like the maximum, really. Whoa, that was loud. Thanks, Salvador. I need to turn that down. I'm going to go into the pits in this lap. I'm going to wait. I'm going to turn the heating down. Otherwise I'm just going to melt. Thanks, Salvador. Hope you're enjoying the racing today at Monza. Right, let's go into the pits. 10-second lead at the moment. Did you miss my spin earlier, Easton? Are you here for my spin? Right. I think I go in now and I don't press anything. Yeah. Right, I'm gonna go and turn the heating down. So yeah, bear with me a second. So that's going to count up to 5 minutes. Let me just turn this heating on. Right. Super hot. Super hot, my M&Ms are going to melt. McFlurry, you can do tyres and fuel, you can just... But as soon as the... oh. No. But as soon as I click tyres, when the fuel's done it will release me, won't it? Or did I get that wrong? Oh shit. I'm not sure how... I've never done one of these pit stops before. So I'm not that sure how it works. I'll play some music while I wait. Hang on, this isn't going to work. because I don't know when. So McFlurry, are you saying that it should be the pit time, not the stop duration? That's 5 minutes. I think, like Easter says, as soon as I hit change tyre, it's all going to happen, and then it will release me in some period of time which I don't know. So I don't know how long it's going to take to fuel my car. I'm going to guess it's going to take more than 10 seconds. So at the moment, when it gets to 4 minutes 50, I'm going to kick it all off. Otherwise, I'll get a penalty. We should have practiced this, really. Is that right, McFlurry? I think other people are taking their time out now. Oh, 12 seconds, okay. Right, I'm gonna do it at 4:50 then to be safe. Let's turn the music on so I don't forget that. Evening on the podium, hope you well. Just made it for the broadcast. We don't know what we're doing with strategy. Andy says 20. McFlurry says 12. I'm gonna go. I don't want to get a penalty. I'd rather lose 2 seconds and not get a penalty. We'll be the Williams pit team, not the Red Bull pit team. Oh, stop time. So I need to be stopped. So I can only do it at 5 minutes. I don't know what to do. I'm not going to risk it. I'm going to wait for stop time to be. No, I'm going to do it now. How many seconds are we going to lose? Okay, we're not going to lose that many seconds. We're going to lose about 7 seconds, I'd say. 7.7. So that's a legitimate pit stop, right? But we were 7 seconds. We lost 7 seconds in the pits. So now we've got to find 7 seconds on the road. Honestly, I'm so bad at strategy here. It's untrue. Let me know if that was okay, McFlurry, in terms of being a legitimate pit stop. And then next pit stop we can work on actually getting it closer. What? Why did I refuel 11 laps? I've no idea, to be honest. Does it not? Am I not going to need to use that fuel anyway at some point? The problem is our usual pit strategist, Ian, is actually driving in this race. I don't think we got any penalty there. On the podium's been out on the beverages. Right, someone's in the pits. Doing their 5 minutes. We'll find out after a few laps, right? Okay, we've overtaken Davide. Thanks, McFlurry, that's good to hear. Whoops. Honestly, I don't mind losing 5 seconds in the pit stops as long as it's all legitimate. surely it's worth filling up all the way. Well, surely there's no difference by the end of the race. It's only the last pit stop I need to fuel to the end of the race, I think. It's not great through there, but pace is pretty good already. Hope everyone to join the stream. Do feel free to hit the like button if you are. Always very much appreciated. Yeah, I think we did okay there. The proof of the pudding will be when we come round, I think, and meet up with Brian and Jeff Raccoon again. So next time we can go a little bit earlier. Maybe 45 on the clock? Maybe that's pushing it, I don't know. We'll go 47 on the clock. Oops. Ben says... should have done the short stint on 5-minute pit. Maybe. Not the best exit from there. Hang on, all the chat is coming through in like one go. Okay, so I should be making the car lighter then, I guess. And not just having a full tank at all times. Right. I think this time we'll see whether we've got ahead of Brian or not. Here we go then. Presumably they're going to be ahead of us because they'll have fine-tuned it a bit better. Let's see when they leave the pits. Okay, we're ahead. Maybe it's one more lap, I can't remember. Oh no, they're out of the pits. Okay, so we're 8 seconds ahead of them. So I think we're doing okay. I think the drivers ahead have probably still got to do their 5-minute stops. Golf Nut's doing it now. I'm so consistent through Sector 1, and then Sector 2 I'm just making a mess of it. That was a bit better. Not good through there. But anyway, 8 seconds ahead at 5:07 pit time, so he should be ahead. Okay. So is that margin basically stayed the same then? Yeah, I'm struggling at second chicane. You actually want to brake a bit sooner and then power out. It's difficult when the tyres are wearing. Right, presumably we'll overtake Golf Nut now. Okay. So we're doing okay. Interesting with the strategy. I can't quite work it out, to be honest, but maybe next time we need a strategist and I'll just drive. Let's see what the sector's going to be. Don't know, I went down to first there. It's not what we're meant to do. That's where you start to feel the understeer. There's the tyres wear. I'd be amazed if we don't pass Golf Nut this time. Absolutely amazed. I wonder if JSM is doing an interesting strategy. Don't think we picked up any penalties yet. Yeah, look at this livery on the podium. Whoops. It's an on the podium special. Superb. Too deep that time. McFlurry, join my racing team. Maybe. I do want to do more endurance, but I want to get into it on the iRacing side as well. East is going to be strategist for next endurance. Sounds good. Yeah, that was a much slower sector 1. That exit was a bit better. So Issa, do you think we should take 5 minutes as well on the next stop? Brian's keeping the pace with us. Definitely we're not really pulling away from Brian, I'd say. Oops. Right, we'll overtake Jody Jonah this time. So I think it's 2 more laps to go on McFlurry's strategy. Just ride those curbs. East is working up a new Jag livery. East livery Mark II. Okay. 2 more laps on this tyre, I think. Maybe we'll do another 5 minute and then we'll just have all of the 5 minutes out of the way. Let's do that. So that's way too deep. Just gone past the halfway mark, or this might literally be the halfway mark. Okay, yeah. So I'm only going to fuel up to 8 laps this time, I guess. Yeah, I know, Issa, but psychologically it's nice to have people to aim for, I think. Because Brian is keeping pace with me. He's got my times to look at. Okay, we're going to pit this lap. Car's lighter now, so we'll try and keep it light for the rest of the race. Endurance racing is, a lot of it is about psychology. Shame we got on the gravel there. Very consistent laps, yeah, kind of. Sector 1's been pretty consistent, which is good. Next stint I'll try and be really, really consistent. Right, we're going to go in now for a 5-minute pit stop. Boxers lap, I think. I'm not overdriving the car, I'm taking it pretty chilled out. And sometimes that means that you actually go faster. Right, yeah, don't do anything. Don't do anything, just put the music on. What should we put on? I don't even know which one this is. I don't like that one. That's a bit of a late call, Lisa, to come in. Right, so I think I'm gonna hit go on 4 minutes and 47. Lisa, Lewis Hamilton getting the Silverstone main straight named after him. Is that true? I think there's a straight called Hamilton already at Snetterton, maybe? I can't remember. Last place now. 4 minutes 47. I'm going to fuel up for 9 laps. And I'm going to try and make this stint mega consistent. That's my aim. I can turn the fan off now, I think. There we go. Okay, so that's why people are coming into the pits with only with a small amount of fuel remaining. Pretty loud. So endurance racing. We should do more of these. First time I've ever done this in GT Sport. No, it's too hot. I don't know why it's so hot here. McFlurry, it's hugely fast. My optimal is your consistency. I've always been okay at Monza, so I have put in quite a lot of laps at Monza. So even though I did no practice today, I've actually done lots of practice in a way. Probably Monza is maybe the track I've put the most laps in out of any on GT Sport. Right, 2 minutes to go. Ian's in the lead. In the back of my mind, I'm thinking, has someone pulled off a masterclass on the strategy? Because I don't know why JSM, because JSM I think overtook us into turn 1 and he was leading the race when we span. So I don't know why JSM ended up so far back, so I wonder if he's got an ace up his sleeve. And Brian was matching me in that stint. I wasn't pulling away from Brian really, I think right at the end I did. But pretty much for that whole stint, I think when we came out we were 8 seconds ahead, when we came in we were something like 11, so 3 seconds over a stint isn't a lot. I want to have we've never had this track in SSBB, have we, McFlurry, since I've been there, I think. Always go to tracks I don't like. I won't tell you which tracks I don't like then. Should we play the song to kind of gear us up? I'll have to remember to get my gloves and everything. It's going to work. My computer does not like this screen. Okay, I think it will stop playing automatically. Start your engines if you wanna play. This is going to be a big stint for us. Keep your eyes on the prize, hear what I say, cause if I beat you, oh, you're gonna play. I love Fuji. Fuji's my favourite track. Definitely don't want to put Fuji in next season. Alright, 448, let's do it. Well, let's not forget iRacing. It's time to join forces with Q-Red Card. I knew I could win, I said I will. The energy pumping up, what a thrill when you're facing the champ. The Q-Red Card, he doesn't race for fun, it's his art. Everybody going after the goal, always going after one another to reach the goal. And that's how we see the chasing in Frey Bento's racing. I think the music was stopped automatically. Adrenaline rushing up right to your veins. You gotta trust me, it's gonna feel the same. After finishing a race, you won't feel the same. So clean your mold and let's start again. If you wanna be part of this ride, better look out, it'll hit you like a big tide. Come join our one and only racing tribe. Get ready, set, go, and hit subscribe. Hit subscribe. Come on. I knew I could win, I said I will. The energy pumping up, what a thrill when you're facing the champ. A Q-Red Card, he doesn't race for fun, it's his art. Everybody going after the goal, always going after one another to reach the goal. That's how we see the chasing in Frey Bento's racing. Right, now we can hear the racing. Hang on, I'll explain it on the next straight. So what I was worried about, I hadn't calculated for taking on less fuel, but I think it worked out okay really. So I'm hoping this is going to be a mega stint. Yeah, we got enough, yeah. I think that might have been pretty much perfect actually. Oh yeah. That iRacing race out. Let's make this stint as good as that iRacing stint was bad. Because that iRacing stint was the worst stint in history. I don't think anyone's ever done a worse stint than that. So we've got to make up for it now. We'll get a tow down here. Yeah, I could have gone early as well. That would be a penalty. I think it's like a 10-minute penalty or something. Go past Si around the outside, I think, here. It's a strong move. Didn't think there was any need for that, to be honest. Could have just followed me around, anyway. Here's what it is. First 48. Let's keep going. No penalty, hopefully. Okay. Right, Brian and Detrakeen are in. I think pitting a lap later than we are. Maybe. Way too deep there. It's not a good second chicane. So the 100 board is gone, but the 50 board is still intact. I'm glad it's that way around. If the 50 board goes, it's a whole different race. Terrible. See you, Lisa. See you later. JD Jane's got a fastest lap. I want that fastest lap. I think there might be a bonus point for it. Yeah, it was a terrible Ascari and not a good second chicane, so 2 mistakes on that lap. We just missed out on the 48. McFlurry in the room to spectate. It's not pretty too late here this time. Bit better. Look at JD Jonah timing it perfectly with the fuel. Okay, half decent so far. Fairly tidy, I'll take it. Better exit. I think I can take a lot more of that curb and still not get a penalty. Thanks, McFlurry. Let's hoping to do a good stint here, and then I think it's... Is it 32? I think? Is that early? Yeah, 32 and then 40, I believe. Alright, hopefully this is going to be a good 48 lap. Let's see. Yeah. Let's try and do another couple now. Won't be as good sector 1 this time. A little bit messy around the middle part. The braking in was okay. I think your strategy's working pretty well, McFlurry, actually. One more lap would cost me. Might be a penalty there. Pretty marginal. I just got away with it. Even Steve? We qualified on pole. We then got overtaken off the line. We were second for a bit, then we span in second when I choked on an M&M. Yeah. I can take a lot more of that curve actually. Then we worked our way back up, and by the time we pitted I think we were first, if I remember. It's all quite confusing with the strategy. Can probably go half a second quicker around Ascari, to be honest. Okay. Take that. Trying to have a good stint here. Strong stint. Braked a fraction too late. I was pretty similar on the brakes, but the tyres don't have quite as much. Just sailed past a little bit more from where I wanted to be, but the second half was better, so it'll be better than the previous lap. Sailing past there as well, I need to start braking a bit earlier at this point in the stint. Yeah, the grip is going now. Understeering around a bit. Oh, is that another driver excuse? I didn't think about that. Yeah, I crashed because I was eating an M&M. Yeah, messy lap. I wanted to see how much of that curve I can take. I think I can take a lot more than I am at the moment. There we go, use that curb. 2 more laps before we pit. Yeah, good on fuel. Okay, it wasn't the worst lap actually, still low 49. Definitely getting better, let's brake a bit earlier this time. I don't feel that consistent around there, but I'd say this sector one will be pretty similar to the last one, maybe a little bit better. It's just the chocolate ones. Chocolate in the middle. There's Ian. What strategy is Ian on? He's a few laps ahead of me, so he had to do a 5-minute stop. If he goes for one more lap, we might get a nice slipstream, we will see. But we're going to pit the next lap anyway, so. Yeah, just a normal one. What's a crispy M&M? And I've had the peanut ones, I haven't had a crispy one. Yeah, it was a better stint. It wasn't the best stint, but it was a better stint. We could probably get a 147 in the next stint if we can properly hook it up. I'm not really trail braking at all, to be honest. Which is where some of the speed will be. Understeer City through there. Yeah, I don't think I've had them then, Steve. Right, no more 5-minute pit stops, so hopefully we're going to jump some people. Yeah, so just tyres and 8 and a bit laps of fuel. Is Ian coming in as well? No. Okay. So we've done our big pit stops, that's good. Here we go. Right, let's go for another mega stint. Who's that? Is that Jody? That would have been a lock-up in iRacing. Came in there a bit too hot. Stamped on the brakes. JSM's in the pits. I'm going to try to trail brake a bit more on the stint. Get that 47. 33 laps done. Feels like it's gone really quickly. We've been driving for an hour. That is mental. Honestly, it feels like 5 minutes. When you're doing something you enjoy, time goes really quickly. Hopefully it's enjoyable to watch. McFlurry's saying Jody Jonah is up there. So is Jody Jonah on the same strategy as me? Who's this for position? Because that's interesting. If all the 5 minutes said and done, Jody Jonah's 4 seconds or 3 seconds behind. That's amazingly close. I think so, JDP. I'm going to try and get a 47 this stint. Ah, okay, so we are on the same strategy, so race on. Jody Jonah. I've got to try and put down a marker on the stint. That wasn't good. I don't know why I just can't trail brake into there anymore. If you want to be the very best at Monza, you've got to trail brake that. Interesting. Okay, good to know, McFlurry. Davido's in the pits. Is there anyone else, McFlurry, who's also... Well, how far behind is Brian from Jedi J now? Well, that was a bit of a messy lap, unfortunately. Yeah, it's game on now. Game on. I just pushed it too hard. Unnecessarily. So this is for position. Five seconds lost there. We've got the pace. We've got the pace to do this. Let's make that our only mistake. Just to, again, another mistake to liven it up. So Brian also for position 6 seconds behind. Yeah, time to keep it cool. Just have a lap just to be consistent, and then we'll try and reel in Jedi. It's fast driver. I think Jedi had the fastest lap before me, so he's really on it today. I want to catch up with him when I'm in a good rhythm. Yeah, I was too greedy on the throttle there. Wow, Jedi's racking up the penalties though. Four laps till next pit, or we could pit whenever we want, to be honest. And lose a toe. Decent exit. Better exit for Jedi. Oh, is Jedi going to pit? Okay. Oh, because he's already done his 5. So we both have a pit stop to go. I'm going to pit with him. Oh. Let me think about that. Why don't I pit with him at Flurry? And then it'll be a straight race. Is that a good idea? And I'll try and do an undercut or overcut or whatever. Okay, I want 2 laps of... He's not pitting. I want 2 laps of low 48s. At least, or overtaking Jedi. One or the other. That's true. I'm just psyching out Jedi, just seeing where he's strong, seeing where he's not strong, in case We go wheel to wheel later on in the race. It's contact.
He's pretty strong, to be honest. Let's Mode 1, Let's Mode 2 went great. But he's stronger than me elsewhere, actually. Yeah, he's pitting. Right, let's do 2 laps and see if we come out ahead or behind. Was that a psych out? Right, I said I'm going to go for the break now. The pit crew was out and he didn't come in. Maybe he wants to gauge how I'm driving. I'm going to pit next lap. Hopefully not a pen. I want to go through the whole race without getting a penalty. No! Take it now. Yeah, but he's going to go on fresh tyres. I'm going to pit this lap. I want to get some fresh tyres on and get some clean air behind me. Maybe he's going to take on less fuel. Well, I just want to get in the pits and know what I've got to do. No. Let's try and do a better lap. Let's make this one a good lap. See if we come out ahead. Decent. Not the best, but it's okay. Let's see how this works out. That's true, Jetty's McFlurry's got a penalty. I could get one as well. It's pretty tidy considering how far the tyres have gone. I don't think we're going to come out ahead though, unless his heavier car means he's slower than I am on the worn tyres, so it'll be interesting to see. "18 seconds. I could short fuel a little bit. So what do we think then? Where is Shelly Jonah? Could all happen getting into turn 1. Let's shift. Oh, he's miles behind. He must have taken his penalty.
Oh, he's still got a penalty. Maybe he made a mistake. Or he took on too much fuel or something. Anyway, sprint now to the line. That's not good, it's going to catch me there. Okay, so he was slower on those, but that, I still think he shouldn't have been that far behind. Steve says push, push now. He's catching me. The gap is now less than 3 seconds. Could be a penalty. What we need now is quali laps. Can you believe 1 hour and 23 minutes of racing and it's come down and was 3 seconds apart? That's it. Right, I want this to be the fastest lap of the race. Here we go. That'll do. It's like having real engineers on the radio. Missed it. We'll lose a few tenths down the straight. But I'm in quali mode now, I'm in Schumacher mode. Old man Schumacher. That was better. Now it's time to do my true pace. So we've been sandbagging all race. Party mode is on. Close. We can do better. Ooh, that might be better actually. Just doing my thing. If that's not a penalty, that is a superb exit. Too deep it last time. Tell you what, if this is not purple, going into Ascari, I'll be shocked. I didn't see how much that was purple by, but this... I'm going for a 47 here. Don't know if it's possible. Lost a bit of traction there. Told you, we were sandbagging all race. Another decent exit. Yep. There you go, Steve. Sector 2 was okay. Almost ended up in the gravel there. Just right off this lap. Oh, that's a better exit up there. 47.7. I mean, it's pretty close to my optimal all race, right? If that's correct. That was a good lap. I tell you what, I've really enjoyed this race. It's my first long race in GT Sport. It's 1.5 hours. Feels like it's been no time at all. Had a cracking race with Jolly Jonah. 1 hour 20 minutes in. Was able to build and do a 1:47.7 at Monza. I'm not sure we even thought that was possible, to be honest. It's kind of hard to explain. I was able to do that lap because I could only do a lap like that at that point of an endurance race, if that makes sense. A bit deep. And that's what's special about endurance racing. Oh, might be a pen. Not the best out there. Sandbags making all other drivers take avoiding action. We got mugged off the line. To be fair, great move by JSM. We had quite a nice entry in there, but then we made a mistake. One more lap to go. Hopefully we haven't got some sort of penalty from our pit stops. I think that's maybe why I lost a little bit of time, was on that last sector 3. Guys, right rear is feeling a bit. You've got a right rear puncture. I wasn't expecting that to go purple, to be honest. Yeah, really wasn't that expecting that to be purple. It wasn't that messy going in, but the car must be very light now. Wonder if we can actually go better. Because we'll be faster down here. Try not to go so deep this time. Not bad. P1, I think. I always worry in these races that I've made some sort of error and actually will have got a penalty. Well, that was fun. I enjoyed that. Thanks, McFlurry. Oh, we wouldn't have won that without your strategy tips. So what happened in that race? We did our 5-minute pit stop, we didn't really know what to do, so we lost about 7 seconds in the pit stop. But I'm sure everyone else will have lost time as well. Screenshot that. $300 miles. 300 miles of Monza. The Monza 300. Thanks Steve, thanks John Pearson, I hope it was enjoyable to watch. I really enjoyed that. I've said on the channel a lot, I want to do endurance racing. And I want to do team endurance racing, and maybe that's something we do as a community. Yeah, that was fantastic. Thanks Steve, thanks everyone in the chat for all of the strategy tips, all of the chat all the way through, because it didn't feel like 1.5 hours to me at all. It went super quickly. Can't wait for the next one now. I think we need to do a iRacing endurance at Monza. Maybe that's the best one to go for. Thanks Judy, great racing. Superb racing. You're a bit unlucky with the penalties, I think. It gave me a bit more comfort that I knew you had penalties racked up. If you didn't have the penalties, it would have put me under a bit more pressure. Yeah, I really enjoyed that. Thanks to everyone who raced in that in SSBB, and that was absolutely superb. So we did 1.5 hours of racing and it came down to 12 seconds. Brian not too far behind. What was your strategy, Eddie? I think McFlurry said he did 5 laps at the beginning. I know. I didn't know it was for position either.